A delay is one of the more simple plugins. We'll add a delay to this track. Go to Plugin, Delay, and we're going to use Mod Delay, which is a simple delay plugin. Two principal settings you have on a delay would be the delay amount, and this one goes from 0 milliseconds to 5,000 milliseconds, so 5 seconds, anywhere in between. Then it has feedback, which controls how many times that delay repeats. Very important with the delay to make sure that your mix is somewhere in between wet and dry. If you were all on wet, you would only hear the delayed signal, not the original, and you wouldn't really be able to tell the effect that you're creating. So we're going to just put this at 50% for now. So this sound, if I select it, we could see it's about 1 second long. So I'm going to have this delay at around half a second, so about 500 milliseconds. So if we play it, we can hear a delay of the sound about half a second after we initially hear it. Now I'm going to add some feedback to it. It's going to feed back the delay back in the delay and delay the delay and feed it back in again and delay the delay. Feedback value goes from 0 to 100%. It could also go into the negative numbers. We're just going to deal with the positive numbers for now. So I'll put it at about 50%. So we hear the sound repeat multiple times, getting a little bit lower in volume each time until it disappears. If I bring it up very high to 100%, we'll get an infinite amount of delays. If we look at the modulation, what modulation does is it affects the sound of the delay. So I'm going to bring the rate up to 10, so it's about 10 cycles per second, and I'll bring the depth up kind of high on the higher side. So I'll bring the delay down, I'll bring up the feedback. You can hear there's a wobble that's added to the delay. If I bring it up quite high, a flutter. The other settings we have on the modulation delay is the low pass filter. If I bring the low pass to about 5,000-ish hertz, it rolls off any of the high end of that delay. Below these main controls are some parameters dealing with tempo. This is something that would be if you're using the delay for synchronizing with music. This delay is also available in a stereo version. If we go to the delay, mono to stereo, this brings up a delay with two instances of the delay, a left and a right. Let's go right to a preset just to quickly get to a sense of the left-right. We're going to bring the mix to about 50%. Let's just bring the feedback up a little bit. You could here create some really great left to right interaction to give you a little bit more space, depth, and dimension.